One of the final campaign finance deadlines before Election Day and a wild weekend with Tesla CEO Elon Musk on the campaign trail underlying two key trends of the 2024 campaign cash race: Kamala Harris's outsized fundraising prowess and Donald Trump's reliance on an array of friendly billionaires. Joining us now with more is Yahoo Finance's Ben Werschkul. Ben.
Hey Josh, yeah. Speaking of Tesla and Elon Musk, he's the sort of main billionaire for Trump these days. He spent the weekend in Pennsylvania. It looks like he's there through today before he turns to focus on earnings. And what he promised was a $1 million a day to voters in return for signing a petition. It's raised a lot of questions about the legality of that, whether you can pay people like that. So it sort of shows the centrality of him to the campaign. And it comes after last week where we were talking about how he gave $75 million to his own super PAC to do this through the beginning of the month. More could be doing right now. And as you mentioned, that's one of the big storylines of this year. The other one is Kamala Harris, as you mentioned. She has raised now formally, based on filings last night, $1 billion since she entered the race. A sort of an incredible number, the most in a quarter in presidential campaign history, and sort of even it's not even a full quarter because she got in the middle of July. And so what we see here in this kind of final stretch in the money race is a formal Harris operation that is definitely outraising and outgunning the Trump operation, but he's got these billionaires. Elon Musk is just one of a bunch of them who can kind of back him up from the outside to help him out. And so we'll see which side wins in November.
Ben, a lot of talk about Musk, but I'm just curious, how much impact do you think Musk can actually have on this race? Do you think he's going to actually get folks to the polls?
That's the question. There is reports out there that his ground game operation, which the Trump campaign says they haven't outsourced to him, but they are relying on him a lot, might be having some troubles in terms of getting all these canvassers to knock on all the doors they say they want to knock on. So he will have an impact one way or the other. The question, I guess, is whether it's positive or negative. This is sort of different than he bought a bunch of TV ads and maybe they help, maybe they not, but they just spend it. He is kind of what they're relying on to get votes out. So he'll have an impact one way or the other.
Ben, always great to have you on the show. Thanks for joining us.
Talk to you.